Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, this morning we will I will explain about the use of have to, had to, and ought to. So, I will tell you about the use for have to. Maybe you know that have adalah punya atau sudah. Tetapi dalam konteks ini, have to ini adalah satu kalimat yang bermakna harus. So, if we want to make a sentence and use have to into that sentence, we must know about the subject, like I, you, they, we, etc. Now, have to is used for the present form. Yang maknanya adalah have to harus digunakan untuk waktu sekarang. Jika kita menggunakan have to, kita harus menggunakannya pada waktu sekarang. Lain halnya jika dengan had to. Seperti yang kita tahu, as we know, have is a present participle on the verb one, and the verb three or past participle of have is had. So if we want to make the sentence with the past form, we must use had to. It's used for past form. And there is one form of have to, had to. That is has to. Has to is used if the subject is the like she, he, or it. As we know that have to and had to just use for I, you, they, me. As the subject, have to and had to just use for I, you, they, we. But in the other hands, has to is used for she, he, and it. So, anyone has a question?
Maybe I get the point. I don't know. Any question?
Okay. So I will give you an example. First, from the use for have to. The example of number one, I have to go now. This is the present tense because you see that now shows the time of present. So we must use have to because there is a time signal now. Number two, the example of had to. Sorry, I had to. I had to study last night. Saya harus belajar kemarin malam. So, why this sentence use had to? Because there is a time signal in here. Last night. Atau tadi malam. Last night. Itu kan lampau.
Yes.
Past. It's merely different with the sentence number 1, because the number 1 is the have and now as the time signal for present, and the second sentence has last night as the time signal of a past form. Then number 3. She has to come in the party. Why we use has to? Because as you see that she is the pronouns. Atau kata ganti. So we must bring has to into this sentence because she is a pronouns. It's merely different with the sentence number 1 and sentence number 2. Sentence number 2 use I as the subject, while the sentence number 3 takes she as the subject. So we must use has to in this sentence. Okay, I think it's enough for today, and thank you very much for your attention, and I will end this lesson with basmalah. Hamdalah.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.